I'm David from Sanda Pool Systems. I've been in the pool industry for over 30 years, with most of this time behind a retail counter. This video, along with others and our website sandapoolsystems.com, provides tutorials to help use the software. In this short video, I'm going to go over the basic functions of our software, Domestic Pool Analysis. Domestic Pool Analysis is intended to work as a water test software. When you first open the software in trial mode, you'll be greeted by a Read First screen. On the screen it tells you a few things about the software. It is worth noting that only 12 water bodies can be added in trial mode. There are other options explained here too. Click Continue to go through. So Continue Trial to go through. On clicking Continue Trial, it'll pop up this little warning that'll tell you that as issued, the software is set up with some very basic parameters. No salt tests are added yet, and if you would like to, you can click yes and it'll go through to a wizard. I'll click no for now. You can watch the wizard set up in another video. Clicking no, it'll say, look, you can set the wizard up later. Don't worry, because it can be set up later. Click OK. That takes me to the generic form. Normally when shipped, the software won't contain any client records. However, for the purposes of this demo, I've set up a couple of clients prior to making the video. Along the top of the form, you've got the ability to search. You can search by client number, you can search by client name, search by address, or search by phone number. I'll choose client number 1. Client 1 will pop up the form and it will populate. The most recent water test completed for that client will be listed at the top of this section. In the middle here is the input fields where you can either manually input or import direct from your Lovibond photometer. On this side of the form, you've got the client's records in detail, telling you about their pool, what it's called, what it's made of, and so on. Down the bottom of the form we've got the option to show the equipment that we've got recorded, if any, a photo of the pool equipment we've selected, a photo of the pool itself, and then along the bottom of the form we've got some administration buttons and a close database button. That's pretty well the form itself. I'm going to choose to add a new client, so I'll click Add New Client. The Add New Client will pop up the Add New Client form. In this form you'll see that we've got red asterisks here. Those red asterisks indicate the required fields. Not all fields are required. Just type a name in, for the purposes of demonstration. Give them an address. I don't even know if there's a suburb in Western Australia called Rosebank, but anyway, that'll do. You can enter either just the suburb and postcode. You could enter the suburb state and postcode. It's entirely your choice. Enter the client's phone number, and again, as many or as little detail as you want. I'll just make an email. And any notes, perhaps he was looking at new pump, if that's what the case was. You don't have to enter a note, again, it's just a courtesy thing. The software can handle as many pools by client as you can think of. This is so that if it was a domestic client, you might have a pool and a spa, but a commercial site may have 4, 5 or even 10 water bodies or more. You can have as many water bodies as you desire. I've put pool name in as a way of identifying one water body from another, but you can either leave it blank or give it a generic name like pool. We'll put a volume in, we'll make it 48,000 litres for the sake of demonstration. We'll make it concrete, liquid chlorine and hydrochloric acid. Note, salt isn't set up as shipped. You have to set that up within the wizard. We choose update and close. When we choose update and close, it'll pop up this generic warning telling us that there is no specific test set up for this pool. What it's meaning is that for the mixture of surface, sanitizer and pH toner. I haven't set up anything specific. Again, if I'd run the wizard, that would have happened already. I'll put a reading in, some sort of typical of what I might see in the shop. Say 100, say 15. Click Analyze. That'll pop up this form. In this form you can choose to edit in case you don't like calculations, because the software doesn't, as you will see in later videos, doesn't know what it's calculating, so as a consequence it'll calculate into sometimes some rough areas. You might choose to just manually adjust them like that instead of giving pen marked up reports. I'm going to click cancel for now. When I click cancel, it'll pop up this warning asking me if I want to save the client's water test result or not. That's because I don't know why you're cancelling. You might be cancelling because error in reading, or you may be cancelling because you simply do not want to test. I'm going to say yes, I want to save that record. That'll now save, so the next time I go to this client, that record will show up. Just go there and show you. There it is there. Right, now whilst I was doing that, another customer's come into the shop. I'm going to pick up Sue's record. Sue's got more than one pull on file. This is what happens when it finds more than one pull by a customer. She's come in with a SPA sample. I'll click the SPA. Again, it'll pop up that generic reading warning. I'll just enter or transfer that data across from the photometer. Click Analyze, and the form pops up. I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to choose print. In this demo I'm printing to file. Here is the printout. So in the demo it'll say demonstration pool shop. Of course, once it's registered it'll come up with your pool shop details, whatever those are. The unlicensed version of the Sanda pool system software. It's got the water test results. Under here it can also have your client name and address details, the pool details and so on. That's a feature you can turn on or off depending on your selection. Your recipe as you've edited it will appear in the lower half of the report. This pretty well concludes the introductory video. If you want further help, please watch some of the further videos in this series. Alternatively, visit our website sandapoolsystems.com or ring us on the phone number listed on the software.